What is up? What is up, everybody? What is going on? Let's see here. Just want to make sure. I always seem to run into some audio issues, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. By the way, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well while we're fixing some audio thing. It's always something with this technology stuff. It's supposed to make it easy, Nick. It's supposed to make it all easy. Oh. I'm going to get professional headphones too, by the way, guys. Good morning, Momo. Good morning, man. Oliver, what's going on? Guys, can you hear me all right? Can everybody hear me okay? Also, can I start with Marble, please? I will touch base on it really quickly. You probably gotta get in and get out, right? First off, though, I just want to be sure. Can everybody hear me okay? Nick, can you say something? Make sure they can hear you as well.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hopefully you guys can hear Nick over here. I think you can. It looks like it, but you never know. I always just want to confirm it with you guys before we get started. Oliver, you can hear us? Great. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into things. Let me do my quick spill in the morning like I always like to do, guys. If you guys don't know, my name is Tank. We're joined by my partner, Nick. We are the IBCGANG channel here on YouTube. We cover everything, as much as we can at least, going on in the Cosmos ecosystem. The Cosmos ecosystem is where we like to float around as cosmonauts. We believe in it wholeheartedly, so we try to do our best to keep you guys informed and keep you guys in the loop of what's happening within this ecosystem. We always cover things when we need to, though, that is outside of the Cosmos ecosystem, kind of like the stock markets and things that might affect us, but we try to stay in our lane. Before we jump on into everything, if you guys would do us a huge favor, because we are trying to grow here on YouTube. Admittingly, guys, that's what we're trying to do. We're, again, trying to do this for everybody's benefit, not just our own. So like the channel, subscribe, tell your auntie, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell everybody that you possibly can to come like the video, subscribe, because also when we hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, we'll be giving away to 2 lucky individuals a pretty big bag of crypto each. So again, guys, help us help you, and in turn help us with the entire ecosystem, because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure Cosmos and the Cosmos ecosystem gets. So it's kind of like we're all scratching each other's backs. That's all we're doing. We're just like all doing each other a favor, guys. With that being said, we're not going to be covering what's going on in the traditional markets right now. We've covered that over the past 2 days. I kind of just don't want to spend too much time there. I really want to just dive in to what's happening in the Cosmos ecosystem, because we saw just in the past 24, not even 24 hours, in the past, like what, 12, 15 hours, Nick, the Cosmos ecosystem, along with the rest of the crypto sector, has just absolutely exploded back to the upside. So we want to talk to you guys about what we're seeing in the charts. We want to talk to you guys about what we're seeing with some of these projects that, of course, yesterday, the 28th, it was a big day for the Cosmos ecosystem that just came live or just came available to a lot of us just yesterday. So we want to talk to you guys about all of that. There was a really quick request to cover Marble by Victor. Hopefully I'm saying that right. By Vic. I'm just going to call you Vic. So we were going to cover that on the back end. I'll quickly cover it right now. If you guys don't know what Marble is, let me go ahead and show you guys on their Twitter right here. Marble DAO just recently did their airdrop. It's a very unique token or project, I should say. I'm still doing my homework, admittingly, and I want to cover everything as best I can when it comes to giving reviews or my opinions, especially with new protocols, right? Being that it is so new, though, I have not, and like I said, I just want to make that absolutely clear. I have not fully comfortably, am I able to say that I've covered all the wrinkles and ironed them all out, because I have not. But I have noticed some very interesting things, and I want to cover that with you guys really quickly, per the request of Vic over here. One of the first things I want to share with you guys is, obviously, if you just take a look at Twitter for Marble DAO, they have a really big following. Like they really do. I don't know if it's been paid. I don't know if it's been shielded. I don't know if their community just in itself has been that strong. But if you guys see, they're following 77 people, and they have almost 8,000 followers, guys. That is pretty good. When you're talking about just a following and just, support-based group for a DAO, for a project that is a DAO. With that being said, you guys got to remember it is a DAO. There are some things that go along with that. And I was looking into how the token performed over the past, I guess, like 15 to 12 hours. Like we said, it just dropped yesterday and became available for people. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump on in to the Marble DAO webpage. Now, I'm not going to go into detail just yet because I'm actually going to, along with Nick, make a more detailed, separate, edited regular video that we put out, not a live stream, explaining to you guys and reviewing the Marble DAO and the Marble token and what they're trying to accomplish. So I'm not going to spend too much time, in the nitty gritty of things, but I just kind of want to share with you guys the things that I saw yesterday. So if you launch the app right here, you can see that they have their own swap protocol or platform. Right now, the majority of it has been, admittingly, been swapped over here on Juno Swap. And again, I'm totally transparent with my Juno Swap. I always leave my wallet open so you guys can see where I'm at. I'm providing liquidity for a bunch of little things in here. Again, don't follow me just because this is what I'm doing. Do your own research, invest, and use your money per your own risk management reward. Please don't copy me. This is just little old me. I'm just a dude on YouTube who's been trading and investing for quite some time, sharing with you guys my thoughts and opinions and what I'm doing. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just me, doing my thing and sharing it with you guys. So obviously, I did get into Marble's pool because they have hinted that there might be a benefit for getting into this pool. As you guys can see, I don't have much. Like a lot of other people with the airdrop, there was only, let me see here if I can find it for you guys. This is the white paper. Where is it at? Where is it at? GovDrop. Like a lot of people, a lot of us got in between 90 to a little over one whole marble. Again, if you guys were paying attention to how this airdrop criteria was laid out, it's very literal. If you did 20 or more Juno, you got exposure to an airdrop of 0.75. That's where the vast majority of it came from. And then you could gain like a little bit of marble by doing some of these other things, but it's very little. It wasn't anything above and beyond, which a lot of people got mistaken earlier on when they first heard about Marble's airdrop. So again, like if you had above 20 and then some in excess, it's not like you got extra marble. Like you literally got what it's saying right here. So again, I honestly got 0.95, I think. Yeah, I didn't even get a whole marble, but I got 0.95. And what I did, guys, is it's an airdrop. You can't really lose much. I split it right in half and I paired it with what I had already waiting here. Again, I had to spend a little bit of money, but it wasn't much. It was like $200 or so, but I split it in half at that time of when I did it. Of course, the prices fluctuated a little bit. We'll cover that in just a second. And then I provided some liquidity because who knows, right? Who knows? So it's in my opinion, it was worth kind of like the gamble or the risk to be a little bit exposed, especially since they were hinting that you might get an NFT or some kind of added bonus for providing liquidity. Again, do your own homework and practice your own proper risk management. Invest in how you want to invest. This is just me doing what I'm doing. And then the other part of what I did, guys, was I actually, let me go back here, went to the DAO in itself and took part of it. Admittingly, I bought another one. I did earlier today. I bought a whole nother one. So as you guys can see, I staked it. What I did is I staked it. I staked the other half of it. So I split it 50-50 initially. I paired it with a little bit of Juno, and then I put it up for liquidity in Juno Swap. And then I took the other half and I immediately staked it here. Now, there's no incentives that I know of just yet. But again, it's an airdrop. You never know where it's going to go. There's some bullish things hinted into the project if you read the white paper. So I thought what's a couple $100? We'll see where it goes. It is interesting. But again, I do have my concerns and I'll share that with you guys here in just a minute. So I went ahead and I took my extra one because it was cheap, guys. I saw the price fluctuate all yesterday. It went from like 250 or something like that. Not exactly, but like 250 all the way up to, at one point I saw it go up to like $1,200 and then come kind of like in between all of that by 400, 500. And then earlier this morning, it sat just at $300. And that's where I decided to buy one more. I thought that was pretty much where the floor-ish section was. So I was like, I'll spend a couple $100 to see where this goes. So I just bought one more. And then I immediately went in to stake it. Now I'm not getting any extra bonuses right now for doing it. But yeah, and once you stake it, guys, then you guys can actually partake in voting. Again, As you guys can see, being a DAO, anybody right now, and the way they have this set up, guys, to even just propose one of them, it doesn't cost much marble at all, and then you can get refunded your proposal. I think cost if it doesn't pass. So it's kind of like the voting and the proposal mechanisms and the way they thought that out was kind of like all over the place. They even admitted it on their Twitter here, as you guys can see, like they were trying to get feedback, and they know that there was a couple of things. There was one of them actually that they just put out here recently, guys, asking for you guys to vote on it to change the parameters of the proposal amount. So again, if you wanted to submit a proposal, I think they're saying you literally have to put up like half. I think it's half. Again, it's I voted somewhere. I haven't used my experience with DAO and navigating this is kind of not as good as some other things, but there was one that I just voted for. I can't see it anywhere like really quickly, but it was to increase the cost of putting up proposals, because right now it's just a bunch of trash proposals, to be honest with you. But again, they're saying if you partake in the platform and you vote on one of them, again, that you might get an extra bonus when their second token drops. So again, just to get exposure, I played around a little bit, not financial advice. You do you, check it out. It's very interesting. Moving on from the DAO in itself and how to stake and all that stuff, I do want to talk to you guys really quickly. And again, Nick, stop me if you see something in chat, because I'm trying not to look at it right now, guys. I'm like a squirrel. If I look at chat, I'm going to be all over the place. And Nick will tell me if there's something that you guys say important in there, which everything you say is important, but I'm trying, not to be a squirrel. One of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about now, I don't want to, before I say anything more about Marble, I do not want you guys to think that I'm coming across as a fudder or doom and gloom kind of person. I don't know much more, like I said, admittingly, about the project entirely. I would love to be able to interview somebody from the team. I would love to, like I said, get a little bit more time to do an actual edited video of this with Nick and put out some stuff that's a little bit more informative. But there was something that I noticed through this white paper that really set me back a little bit. And of course, this is after I spent a couple $100 buying a Marble. But I noticed something. I want to share that with you guys here. Now, this white paper, in fairness, up into where I saw something concerning, looks pretty good. It looks promising. It looks like they actually have an idea. They're trying to work towards something. They're trying to utilize, NFTs and swapping and having a DAO. They're trying to implement a whole bunch of really coolish things in the obviously being provided through Juno, but in the Cosmos ecosystem that is now available to us. So that's really cool. They're really trying to take a bunch of different sectors and blend it all together. Really, I don't know if it's a little bit too much that they've bitten off to try to put together, but they do have a pretty good roadmap, as you guys can see here. It's really all about pasting it all together and implementing it and deploying it smoothly, right? Of course, this is a DAO, so it's a lot on us to how that happens and what happens. You guys got to be partaking in governance, especially with projects that are DAOs. But as we move further through this white paper, let me show you guys what I got concerned with. Now, this is it right here, okay? This is it right here. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see this. That cuts out something. Let me share with you guys. When you guys look at what they're explaining to you guys right here, we're gonna get Nick to show his face. He's like a specter. He's like just somebody in the back end right now, though. It's frustrating, huh? You guys don't even know what he looks like. But if you guys read this section right here in the white paper, I think it's page 7. Yes, page 7. They go into what they're basically trying to do, right? With their NFTs once they launch, and kind of blending it with real world use case and stuff like that. So like you're not just owning a JPEG or something like that. You're actually getting something much more, which I honestly like. I think this is what they're trying to do. I talked about this with a friend months ago. And I really think that like when NFTs just as a whole really catch on with the regular markets out there, and I'm talking about like everything, right? Like especially with cars. Imagine, I'm doxing myself and this is going to sound big-headed or whatever, but okay, I'm a big car guy, okay? I love Porsches. I love Corvettes. I love all of those kind of things. I love, whatever. But imagine like a Porsche. I know when you buy a Porsche, guys, you get benefits. Like when you buy a Corvette, you get benefits for buying those cars, right? One of the things is you get invited to tracks, like, private track courses. You get invited to events. You get like these little cool, rare plaques or watches, or like something like with a Porsche, you get like really cool little trinkets. I call them trinkets, but they're worth a lot. You get exposure to those kind of things. Imagine if you were to be able to buy a Porsche and not only own and get provided a rare NFT, but also on that NFT, I'm just spitballing, be able to verify ownership of your physical car on top of also getting a really like one of one, or like I know I owned for when they first came out, like the limited Ford F-150s, those super top of the line limited, like the up next to the Raptor ones and stuff like that. On those, inside the car with my red leather and all that stuff, like there's literally a limited plaque that gets pasted into your car that shows the serial or the production model and number of it, that proves its rarity. Imagine again if you were to be able to just further cement that rarity and validate things in its validity by owning NFTs and stuff like that. So like, I'm ranting down here. I'm sorry. I'll pull it all together. So what they're trying to do and bringing real world cases to their NFTs, I get with this Marble DAO. One of the things I did not like and did not make me feel good at all, and this should actually be on your guys' radar too before we go any further and look Marble and the whole Marble DAO. I could catch a lot of flack for this, but I want your guys' honest opinion, okay? I was going to explain something, but I'm not going to say anything more. When you look at this, what is the first thing you see in these pictures? I know there's a lag, but I'm going to wait for you guys. Seriously, what do you guys see in these three pictures right here? Read the page too, and then look at the pictures. It's concerning. The first thing I saw in the very first picture, guys, pills, gold bar, coke, cocaina, and money in marble. What the living F in the world? Why in the heck why would you post that in here? Why would you even add everything that's wrong with the physical Bitcoin? It's bet and stuff like that. But no. All seriousness, right, guys? I want to talk about this first picture right here. Now, I've come from the ground up, guys. I'm not going to give you guys my full history. I mean, I can, and one day I will actually get into that if you guys want to know more about me personally. I'm an old man. I'm going to be 41 here soon. But I've lived through, much like a lot of people, a lot of things. Self-inflicted a lot of things. I've partaken in a lot of things as a young man. I learned the hard way. I'll tell you right now, adding this picture to your white paper, Marble DAO, looks sketchy AF. Sketchy especially if you read this whole section right here. It has nothing at all to do with why did you add this picture? Why did you even talk about pills, coke, and whatnot? First off, I come from a family that I lost my brother-in-law to drug use. Why did you even put that in there? That's a bad look. Now, that's me personally, but the other correlation I'm bringing into play right now, and I have to ask myself, being an anonymous organization, a DAO, right? Decentralized Autonomous Organization. I said anonymous, but whatever, you get what I'm saying. So we all know where Bitcoin came from. We all know that earlier on, guys, yeah, there was a lot of black market Silk Road stuff happening, right? Put it all together, guys. I'm not fudding nothing. This is where my mind immediately went. I'm telling you right now, Marble DAO, please address this and or take this down for your own best interest. This is not a good look. You guys are telling people that you guys are going to be shipping them an actual sculpture. You are buying a real sculpture made of marble with a digital representation that certifies that you are the owner. You're going to be, it says to your door, ship. Do you know how much marble weighs, first and foremost, to ship that anywhere? How much is that going to cost? Also, when you're talking about shipping things to people's physical address, you're asking them now to dox themselves, to give you their physical address, to trust y'all that much. Second of all, or third, I should say, you have a picture here with drugs and coke and money. And then you're talking about shipping things worldwide. This looks like organized crime, or the potential to be looked at as organized crime by outsiders real quick, real easily. I'm just like, I could be fudding this and I could be overthinking, but I'm telling you guys right now, this doesn't look good at all. At all, guys. At all. This looks like you're telling people to be dummy mules. And don't ask me how I know all this stuff, but this looks like, well, you can ask me later. We'll talk about it. But like, this looks like you're deploying dummy mules out there, and eventually one or two of them are going to be real stuff where you actually send stuff in your sculptures to physical address to ship things. That's what that looks like to me. Why else would you even hint? Why would you even signal or put coke and pills in this? Red flag. Red flag. Yeah. Red flag, bro. Red flag. Seriously. Now, other than that, I will say it looks potentially cool. It looks really potentially cool. Like I said, take that picture out of all of that, we wouldn't even be talking about any of this. Put that, leave that picture there. I promise you I'll keep talking about it until somebody from Marble DAO says something and addresses what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm running over my cord here. Ugh. And now it's stuck there. Hold on one second. Ran over my own cord. Yeah. I'm having technical issues. Don't laugh at me. All right, whatever. It's not going to get fixed. It's not going to get fixed. It's all tangled up into my seat. See, I told you guys, I'm just a regular dude. I don't have some fancy. Nick and I don't have some fancy thing. I get tangled up in my seat. Don't act like you guys have it. I'm free. Thank gosh. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you guys let me know. Let me Nick know. Again, this wasn't even Nick. This is more me. So don't blame him. This is me. Okay, guys, don't hate Nick. This is me. If I'm being too crazy about this, looks sketchy, right? That looks super sketchy.
Dude, it's definitely sketchy.
That's super sketchy, bro. Super sketchy. What's up, Sirius? You guys let Nick know. You guys let me know. Leave your comments down below. Hey, let Marble DAO know. You heard it here first. Tank wants to know what the heck is up with that picture. You know what? Should I'm gonna get roasted by Marble DAO's. Let's do this together. I'm telling you guys, I'm in this for you guys. I don't care about individual, how this. You can come at me. This is all about protecting the IBC crew, protecting the ecosystem. I want to know. Let's do this right here, right now. Let's do this. Let's put this out there, guys. Let's put this out here, right here. We're going to copy this picture right here. We're going to go to Marble. We're going to tweet. We're going to tweet right now. Or do you think I should just respond on their stuff right here? Actually, let's just tweet it. Let's go. Hey, guys. Could you please tell me why you have this pic on your white paper? I want to know. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. I know. So again, I'm sorry. I totally forgot who asked me to cover it first. This was going to be a back-end thing to today's stream. But somebody asked me my thoughts on Marble early on, and that's my thoughts right now. Victor. That's my thoughts right now, guys. I hope that you guys don't think that I'm being too crazy. But I is it just me? Is it just me? Everything else about the white paper, cool. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna make a more detailed video about this, guys. So we'll talk about that in some other time. Let's jump back in to the stock, or not stock market. Let's jump back in, to the charts, and let's talk about, our baby, our one and only, our first son, our first child, I should say. It shouldn't be a gender thing. Could be a girl. It's Adam though, but I'm thinking it's a guy. Let's talk about our first love, our first child in the Cosmos ecosystem. Let's talk about Adam. Right now, guys, we saw a really good pump over the past, it was you, Victor. I got you. Sorry. We saw a really good pump over the past 15-ish hours. We go to the 1 hour chart here. You can see that we did real good. We did real good, Clark. Real good, Clark. We pumped up. What is this? What is this from the bottom? I don't even know what it is, guys. I just was enjoying the ride with everybody else. But we pumped up to 33.13, give or take. That's 53.93% in 5 days. In 5 days. I don't care what anybody says about Adam. And I do have, Nick and I were discussing this earlier. Like, I just wish Adam would, just do, that picture where on Twitter where like they poke Bitcoin and like do something and it goes, ugh. But like, you just, that's, I guess everybody feels the same way about Adam. Like, come on, let's fix the tokenomics. Let's get these interchain staking, updates and things going. Let's just get this ball rolling. Adam deserves so much more. But honestly, when you're really real with yourself, when Cosmos pumps, when Adam pumps, I mean, it freaking pumps, huh? 53.93% in 5 days, like little under 6 days. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like again, if you were watching on the 1 hour using Market Cipher, if you bought that double green dot right there, especially in a lever, I don't, Nick does leverage trading and all that stuff. I don't per se advocate for leverage trading. I think the markets are already kind of leveraged. But if you were to have partook in a leverage trade, I mean, now you're talking about some stupid number in percent gains. But yeah. And even here, guys, again, don't sleep on Market Cipher. Don't sleep on Market Cipher. This is Market Cipher. Again, I don't have Market Cipher on the top section of the chart on, but it'd be Market Cipher A. Market Cipher B down here, though. If you get, I'm not like BitBoy. I don't just trade these double green dots and stuff like that. But if you're paying attention to the RSIs right here, if you're paying attention to all the other oscillators and indicators that come along with Market Cipher, because that's all it is. It's just a combination of things that you could probably find on TradingView as it is. It's just a polished variation of a bunch of them put together. If you were actually paying attention to this, guys, you would be in multiple times in very big, profits. You'd be in very big profits. From here, if you would have just done it from here and held through, you'd be up 53.93%. If you would have just went from here to the first one before we dipped and sold the top, 42.72%. If you would have just bought here on the double green dot, you would have been up, again, 25.81%. That's insane. That is insane. But with every pump, what is there, guys? A dump. I don't like calling them dumps, but there's retracements. You guys have to understand things don't move in a straight line. So as we are coming back down, please keep in mind that over the past 6 days or so, we have done really, really well. Again, we're on the 1 hour. We'll go to the higher time frames in a second, but we go up, we come down. We go up, we come down. And that's fine. That's how the market should look like as we're trying to make our move to the upside. There's going to be volatility to the downside. That's totally normal. That's totally healthy. That's how we sustain ourselves making the push to the upside. If we just skyrocket and there's no selling, that means there's no buyers. And that's not how we want things to go. That's called manipulation. When the price action outperforms or outmaneuvers buyers and or sellers, that's not good. It's not sustainable. It's not maintainable. It's not realistic. It's not where you want to be, guys, either to the upside or downside. You don't want to. Let me show you guys kind of like what I'm talking about right here, okay? This is Akash. I put this out on my Twitter the other day. This is in the Cosmos ecosystem. This is on the 1 hour. Somebody bought the hell out of Akash for like a quick hot minute. For 1 hour, if you had buy orders and sell orders, limits, you made a freaking killing in a short amount of time, but it's not sustainable. That's my point, right? It did not sustain itself. Look at the body of this candle, which is right here on Akash's, right there. It's about the same as everything else. And then look at this strong wick up. If action outpaces buyers and sellers, you don't want to be in there. You don't want to be there. While it's great for the people who were able to benefit from it, having limit orders, all kind of crazy ones. Look, guys, it pays to sometimes have crazy ideas or crazy limit orders. Yes, your money's not fluid. You can't move things when they're locked up in limit orders. But every once in a while, you can catch some crazy wick to the downside and to the upside. I think Atom at one point, let me go to the daily here. I think Atom going far back. It's not here. It was on, I think it was on Kraken's chart or one of them. Maybe it was Atom, maybe it was ETH, one of them. But there's always crazy wicks down. If you have a limit order set down there and you just like out of nowhere catch one, ooh, buddy. Again, I'm ranting here, but let me go back. Let me go back to kind of tie it all together, guys. What I was talking about is there has to be pumps, there has to be dumps, either to the upside and downside. This right now looks absolutely normal. We could do something kind of like we did right here on the 1 hour, which, you know, when you look at it, this isn't a great example, and I'm not the best drawer in the world. But what is this? If you guys know anything about patterns, that's a bullish flag. That's a bullish flag. Now, are we just printing another flag pattern here? Can we go down just a little bit more before, you know, coming back up a little bit more? Sure. You know, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm just glancing right here at what I'm seeing right now. But if we go to the daily right here, and I like to stay on the daily because it's more, you know, reliable or whatnot. All we're doing is something that I think will probably look more like this right here. Honestly, that's what I think we're going to be doing, guys. It's going to look something like we did right here on the daily time frame, where we come up, we have a good sell, we retest levels of support and or resistance, and then we come up on our way. Now, this is with me thinking that we have our fundamental updates for the Cosmos chain, for the Cosmos hub, for the Cosmos ecosystem with interchain staking, or I'm sorry, with shared security and all this stuff, you know, being implemented and brought online and actually, you know, being there for us. If that doesn't happen, like, you know, obviously my thinking is volatility is always there. Like we could do something kind of like we saw right here, you know, where we just kind of come down. I know there's a lot of anticipation for the tokenomics to change for Atom, but I'm thinking, because it's supposed to be happening, you know, late quarter 1, early quarter 2 with a lot of these things, that will be leading us into retesting, you know, our $40-$45 range for Atom. I think it's going to look something similar to here. This is just me speculating. Again, guys, we could do something like we did right here, come back down, because with every pump, there is a dump, and then we come back up. Again, it doesn't have to be exactly like this where we see massive green candles day to day. It could be something that's more gradual like this right here. But I do think it's going to be something like we do here, come down here, come up here, maybe come down again, and go back up. I think that's kind of what hopefully we'll be doing, something like that. Again, I'm not telling you chart go up, chart go down. I'm just telling you guys my thought process. Again, worst case scenario, I'm always prepared for worst case scenario. I've been sharing this strategy and this thought process and my chart for some time. We have the overall higher time frame trend line to the upside, which we are clearly still well away from it. We have our moves under the 200 SMA. Let me go ahead and share with you guys what that is right here. These are the SMAs. We have the moves under the 200 SMA. Right now, again, guys, we're retesting to see if we can hold our 200 SMA on the daily time frame. Super important. Let's see if we actually hold it, if we bounce off it and keep going, or if we thread through it for Atom, kind of like this, and then keep going. We need to pay attention to that. Hopefully, we can close today's price action above the 200 SMA. That would be really cool. But I think with everything that I've been sharing with you guys, those moves, average moves below the 200 SMA are trend line to the upside. And with price action and the developments happening here shortly, end of quarter 1, early quarter 2 for Atom, I really do think we're going to do something like this. Again, I know I'm kind of being long-winded, but I think we will do something like this, capture, and be on our way. There's only so much times that we can, you know, test support and or resistance. And right now, even though we're kind of in the middle, upper middle section of this chart right here, we've been testing resistance more often than support, right? We haven't even really recently, ever since coming up to 40, come down here and tested our support level. So again, guys, keep that stuff in mind. There's only so much that you can test support and or resistance before you knock through that said support and or resistance. This daily chart for Atom still looks good. It still looks really good. Don't give up on it. Don't sleep on it. I know you guys have to be super, super patient with Atom. Be patient with your firstborn child. They're still learning. You're still teaching them how to be a responsible investor and or trader or responsible asset. So be patient, guys. As you can tell, I'm a father. So yeah, patience, right? What else are we getting into, Nick? What's what we're going to talk about?
We got Juno all-time high. We got FLIX and Verse. Honestly, I'm excited for the Verse one because I got something for these guys.
Awesome. Let's go into Osmos, but I just want to kind of laugh at. I should never look over at the chat, but Bren, yeah, Polkadot, right? Okay, what happened? Look. Let me also say this: I don't want to ever come across, even though we're a Cosmos community, we're the IBC gang, right? I don't ever want to come across bad-mouthing, entirely purposely bad-mouthing Polkadot. I do think, admittingly, there's a lot of holes in that game. There's a lot of concerns in that game. I've shared them many, many times, but aren't you guys glad that you guys picked the right interoperable protocol or project? I would say shill, but Polkadot was the only ones shilling those not even them. The influencers were the only ones shilling, right? Cosmos was just silently working. And now look at the charts. That's a totally different looking chart, huh? Man. I'm rooting for you though, guys. Come on, Polkadot. We're all about interoperability, right? In your own little circle, in your parachains. I'm up for anybody doing interoperability to whatever scale. But let's get it going. Gavin Wood, where you been? We haven't seen you in like a long time. So what's going on? Anyway, I just want to bring that up. I have to, right? Little jab. Stick my finger in your ribs. It's all play. I'm just playing, Polkadot. Look, Dot Fam, come at me. Let's talk about what's going on with Osmosis, guys. The superfluid staking, so much cool things. And you know what? I gotta admit, I'm very much so pleasantly surprised with Pool 1. I was convinced in my mind that we were going to see APR drop down into the 50, 60. I said it, like I'm owning up to it. I thought it made total sense to me that it was going to be dropping down to 50, 60. Again, I'm a conservative guy. I've always said that to you guys. Rather be preparing for the worst and be pleasantly surprised than not and be smacked in the face with, some wake up pills. So I will admit, I'm super surprised. I'm super happy to see APR still stay in the mid 70s with superfluid staking. I still say though, I will still say and stick with my my initial thoughts about utilizing superfluid stake or getting out of your traditional staking bags and the power that your staking bag has just for the sake of getting into Pool 1 for superfluid staking. I think that is a big no-no. You're cutting. You guys got to remember, even though this went off without a hitch, I think it's a total game changer. I'm congratulating Sunny. I'm congratulating Osmosis and the rest of the crypto ecosystem because I think this is changing the game for proof of stake. Changing the game. 100% totally agree. I'm on your guys' side. I have to advocate though and bring to light because I wouldn't be fulfilling my duty and promise to you guys by providing you guys my thoughts about investing or getting exposure to Pool 1 just for the sake of doing it for superfluid staking. If you're doing it with your big, where's my stakely.io? Dang it. Where's my stakely.io? Why do I always do that to myself? There it is. Let me go back to Osmosis real quick, guys. And I'm being real with you guys. You guys got to think about this, right? If you guys have been staking your bag of Osmosis, let's just assume you have 1,000. You guys are smart. You guys bought a good portion of it, staked it. You guys have been reaping those 75.75. It was more just recently, but you've been reaping those great rewards. And then you've been compounding. You're an active staker, right? You've been compounding daily or with every epoch. You guys got to know that when you move a portion of this, if you don't have funds, again, there's a big caveat to what I'm saying, right? If I'm talking to you people that are choosing to unbond your big staking bags of Osmo just for the sake of getting exposure into pool one. I think that's a pretty stupid idea, because you're giving up the power that you already have and the power that you've been accumulating with compounding your rewards and restaking them and redelegating them. You're diminishing that and gaining by getting into pool one. You're gaining risks that you necessarily don't need to be exposed to. Yes, Atom, Osmo are very well correlated. Impermanent loss in that sense is minimized, but it's still there. You're exposing yourself to that risk, which again, you guys have to remember, Osmo did really, really well pumping. I think, what was it, like, was it $8 or just shy of $9 or something like that? And then, or whatever it was, just recently. There's so much things I always cover, but it gained very, very well on the charts compared to Atom. Yes, Atom also did, but like, again, guys, that's how that works in LP pools, guys, right? They're weighted 50-50. If one pumps and the other one doesn't keep up relatively with it, you're exposing yourself to that risk. Also, you're exposing yourself to the weighting balance mechanism that pool has. That's what LPing is all about, right? You want both of them to rise kind of equally. That's the ideal case scenario to be into an LP. Now, if you're just, again, going into LPing or pool one and you're using your long-term staking to do that, I just don't think that that's smart, because again, you can only do half of the side of osmosis that you got. So if you got, let's just say you took 200, you put 200 worth in here, you matched it with 200 worth of Atom in there. Well, you're only able to take half of that. So now the other half is still exposed into pool one, still exposed, doing absolutely nothing, still getting exposed, where you could have took that full amount and, and left it here and kept the power of your compounding power in play without exposing yourself to impermanent loss, without doing all this stuff. Like, there's things to really think about. I know a lot of people are like, they're always just chasing that number. The numbers look good. There's back end things that you have to think about, guys. Seriously, you have to think about those things. But again, it's kind of early. I want to see how it plays out. I got exposure because I had extra powder on the side and I was already there, and I did it, but I did not touch any of my large staking bag. That was, to me, stupid. Again, I'm not calling anybody stupid if you did that, but I think that was the wrong move. I think that's the wrong move, because again, you can't vote now with that same power. You can't redelegate. You got it. You can't even, it would be one thing if I could take some of that Osmo, put it in here to pool one, even if it's only half of that power of that Osmo that I can use to use to double dip and reallocate to a validator. If you were telling me that I could come over here and pick the same freaking validator that I was already having a big bag with to compound my my reward rates, that'd be a different topic. But I can't go back, and let's just say I'm using SG1. I can't go back with my 1,000 and I took 200 out of here and my extra 100. I can't go back and to get this back up to 900 to get this at a better rate. I can't. I got to go find a whole different validation route. And then I can't move it. I can't vote with it. It's there. Yeah, I'm getting exposure to double dipping. I'm laying, like, my LP pool is doing that, but then I'm also getting exposure to impermanent loss. I'm also getting exposure to the osmosis function in itself. If you guys don't know science, like, that's why they use the term osmosis. It's like a give and take. Go look it up. It's actually pretty fascinating, but it's pretty cool that you guys picked that. But that's literally how LP pools work. Like, there's a give and take, and yeah. But anyway, so like, you expose yourself to a lot of things. Again, I'm kind of picking and choosing my scenario because, again, if you guys weren't already staking here, you guys just want to get into LPing, you guys think that's great and all that stuff, you can just enter it. That's soup. That's changing the game if you're just starting fresh and you just, whatever it is, I want to start from here. But if you've been in, like all of us have basically been in, there's a lot more to think about. So congrats to everybody on the team. Congrats to Osmosis for implementing superfluid staking. I know I kind of went on a tangent, Nick, but I just kind of want to explain that to you guys. Really think about it. Really think about it, right? I'm not giving up. Personally, guys, I am not giving up the amount that I'm getting just traditionally staking without adding extra risk by moving any of this into just for the sole sake of being exposed into pool 1 for superfluid staking. Nope, not happening. Not happening. But you do you guys. You do you, booze. I'm just here to give you guys something to think about. Also going into Osmosis, let's go to the info tab. Where did you find that, Nick? Wait a minute. Why does my Osmosis not look like your Osmosis, Nick? Oh, well, here we go. Overview. I just had to refresh it. I was like, why my Osmosis look all dinky for? Check out this change to the overall look and platform, to the UI, guys. This is cool. Super cool. Did you guys check this out? Super cool. They have these top gainers and losers. This is a double-edged sword. Me and Nick were talking about this earlier. Look at these losers, guys. NETA. Oh, I can't ever say this without wanting to. I can't say. I'm just gonna say DEC because I can't say it with my accent. It'll sound like I'm saying a bad word. But can't. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, the DEC token. Grav, dark, man. Oh, losers, gainers though. Looking good. Look at Juno. Look at Juno, guys. Juno was at 39 earlier. I've been telling you guys, don't sleep on Juno. Let's talk about.
It crossed 40 too.
Yeah, it did cross 40, didn't it? Can I just click on? Oh, I can't click straight from there. Darn it. Let's look at that, guys. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's go into. Yeah, I love Sam. I love the UI. Let's talk about Juno real quick, guys. Take a look. Take a look. I've been trying to tell you guys, don't sleep on Juno. Right? I'm gonna keep saying it to you guys. Don't sleep on Juno. Came up past $40, guys. Doing real well right now, having a little bit of a pullback. I'm not all too concerned. If you take a look at the overall chart, guys, we just been up and to the right ever since. I've been telling you guys, it's only a matter of time until more exchanges, be it decentralized or centralized, pick up Juno. Nick and I are actually working on, we shared this with you guys in the later part, basically in the back end of yesterday's stream. We're working on kind of like digging into a couple of these really big wallets that we follow to see if we can link them to an exchange of some sort, or maybe to a counter of some sort where these exchanges buy their assets. You guys know that they don't, they use OTCs and stuff like that. So we're trying to do some homework on some really big accounts that we've noticed. I think we're getting somewhere. It's a lot though. You got to do it manually right now. But I mean, it's only a matter of time until they get listed, especially Juno, on other exchanges. Don't sleep on it, guys. Don't. Permissionless smart contract with tokenomics that are super, super bullish, and also a grassroots movement, which is really built for the people, by the people. If you guys want to know more about why I think people should consider holding some Juno, even at this price, even at all time, it could be at $40. Even at whatever price right now, I think you should be at least considering, not financialized, at least consider it for your own personal long-term portfolio. Go back into my playlist on YouTube, check out the video that I made explaining all of that. It's a really good video dedicated to everything Juno. I think once you watch it, you probably more than likely will come to the same conclusion that I'm preaching to you now. Totally worth it in my opinion. So again, guys, don't sleep on Juno. Right now, we're just retesting previous support, previous resistance, which again was over here. You can see it. We had a little bit of support and a resistance. We went sideways right around here. With every pump, there are dumps or retests. We could come all the way back down here to 36, 37. That would be absolutely normal. Again, we would just be retesting previous resistance right here, seeing if it holds up, bouncing off it, and then being on our way. That's what I'm expecting and seeing right now for the Juno chart. I'm loving it. Hopefully you guys are loving it. Let Nick and I know what you guys think of Juno. Are you guys holding it? Are you guys staking it? I think you guys should stake it. I mean, again, stakely.io, right? If you guys don't use stakely.io, you guys need to. But look at the annualized reward right now. You're sitting at just under. Basically, it's 108. But like, guys, you're talking about compound. I was talking about that earlier with you guys. Compound your Juno as much as you possibly can, when you can, for the first 3 phases, the first 3 years. That's the most bullish time to be doing it, guys. You guys got to understand the inflation rate drops so much in the first 3 years, which makes it harder and harder to come by these rewards. It's a no-brainer. It's a freaking no-brainer. Definitely do yourself a favor and check out Juno. Sorry, Nick. I'm so all over the place. What else are we talking about? I'm all over the place, buddy.
Yeah, give me one sec here. Sorry, I had the list open, but I'm doing other stuff.
I know, guys. Nick is hard at work and doing the chat, social media, all this stuff all at the same time, guys. It's hard.
So we still got to go over FLIX, Verse, and FTX listing.
FLIX. Oh yeah, first let's just stick with that real quick. Let's do FTX as well. Did you guys? I didn't know this. I'm so surprised by this, and it might just be because I already have my big bag, so I kind of wasn't looking at anywhere else. But like, FTX finally list Atom on their spot market. So now, guys, you have a different means of going by and grabbing some Atom. If you guys haven't already, I put out another video again on how to use Osmosis. I should put out another video on how to actually use Juno Swap, but it's going to be basically the same thing as what I said with Osmosis. There's a whole video on how to use it, guys. If you guys don't know, you can go to an centralized exchange, buy yourself some Atom, pull it off that exchange because you don't want to hold your Atom on centralized exchanges or any of your stuff on centralized exchanges, and then pull it into your Keplr wallet. From your Keplr wallet, you can put it into your exchange of choice on whether it be Osmosis or whatever DEX. It could be Juno Swap, whatever, and then swap on that DEX. But that's just now another place for you guys to go ahead and pull your Atom from, guys. They have, I like FTX for centralized exchanges. I actually do like FTX. For a long time, people were just buying it off, Coinbase and Binance and KuCoin and stuff like that. But there was always some kind of issue one way or how. But I know there was at one point, I think it was during the summer. Was it the summer or just recently, that people couldn't even pull their Atom off Coinbase, and it was
the Vega update.
Yeah, the Vega update where they didn't update their side of things on Coinbase's side of things, and it was super frustrating for a lot of people, right? Like everything else was going great. Everybody else here in the Cosmos ecosystem, and these DEXs and stuff like that, we're on point. But these centralized exchanges, for whatever reason, even I think right now the Binance validator node has been jailed. So like, think about all that stuff, guys. You guys want to self-custody. Do your own homework though. Do your own homework. Come up to your own conclusions. That's just me giving you guys my opinion. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought FTX already had it. Unbeknownst to me, they didn't, and I just thought that was really cool. What happened to price pump though, right? If you go back and look at it, where did you buy this? When did you buy it? Did you buy it back here? Was it just something like you bought it back here and that's what caused the pump? Or like, when did you buy it, FTX? When did you buy it? You guys know it's like a long lasting. When you see these things, it's already been done for a while, and they just were implementing UI and like putting it up there and all that stuff. But like, where you at, UX? Where were you on this chart right here? Where were you, FTX? Anyway, let's go on into we were talking about OMNIFLIX. Guys, OMNIFLIX market is now live. OMNIFLIX is another NFT play. Well, I don't want to say they're just an NFT market. They are obviously an NFT market for single use NFTs and single what's the word I'm looking for? Single edition NFT drops or unique airdrops or NFT drops. I don't think they have, which I could be wrong. It could have changed, but I don't think they have the capability of launching or minting like thousands, kind of like stars or like you see on other NFT platforms and stuff like that. Either way though, obviously they are now up and running. You can come over here. OMNIFLIX. I'm gonna share this with you guys. The OMNIFLIX. Check it out right here. It's super interesting. Super interesting. I like what they're doing. And on top of being an NFT play, they are actually working on like streaming and stuff like that as well. They do a whole bunch. OMNIFLIX actually is a validator as well and relayer. They do a lot of stuff for this space. So don't get me wrong. But they got their platform up and running right now. Their marketplace is up and running. I know right now they are actually doing something for the Ukraine effort. As you can see, I think they're like giving 100% of proceeds to benefit validators in Ukraine, which is kind of weird to me, OMNIFLIX. I'm going to be real with you guys and everybody else. Like, look, like I said, I know you guys do a lot, but I know you validators make a killing doing what you do. It's a give and take though. You guys got to put out and do the work and stuff like that to be a validator and keep up with stuff. I get it. But you guys make a pretty good killing as it is, no matter where you are. And I know a lot of you guys actually run your guys' systems on AWS and stuff like that. So I'm like, I get it. We want to be, supporting people and stuff like that. But a lot of like you're even where the servers are and stuff like that are nowhere even near Ukraine and stuff. So like, how about, yeah, I don't know. That's just it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I get it, but like, it's just kind of weird. I'm just being real, guys. I'm just a normal dude giving you guys my opinions. You guys might hate me for that. I do not promote what's happening. I do not like what's happening. I want no loss of life. I want people to be civil and be able to, in a perfect world, solve this without conflict on that scale, physical conflict in this scale and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm just saying, from an investor, I always look at it with my investor goggles on. Like, look. I know you guys' servers aren't even in Ukraine. Like, there's a handful of you guys that actually run physical servers. So let's be real about that. Yeah. AQUA, I'll get to that in just a second. I should not look at the chart. Don't let me look at the chart. But yeah, you guys can check out OMNIFLIX here. Sorry for being all over the place. We're going to go on into a couple of other things, though. Let's go on into Verse. Now, Nick, I know you said you had stuff you wanted to talk to them about when it comes to Verse.
Yeah, so remember that whale wallet we were looking at yesterday for Juno?
Yeah.
They are one of the first investors into the DAO of Verse.
Is this the wallet right here? This is the wallet we're talking about, I think, right here, guys.
Yeah, the one with, I don't know, over 100 million or whatever it is.
Okay. So if you don't have, let me give this to the people real quick, guys. So we're giving you guys a heads up right now, okay? Again, it's on you guys to do your homework about this. It's totally on you guys to do your homework about this. This is the Universe website for you guys to take a look at, the features, tokenomics, roadmaps, blah, 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 blah. And this is, again, do your own homework. We're totally transparent with you guys. This is the wallet. You guys go and check this wallet out on MintScan. I like using a combination of MintScan and AtomScan. Right now I'm on MintScan. But you guys can research these wallets, these bigger wallets for yourselves. The reason why I think Nick wants to point this out to you guys is you want to move with the whales, right? The people that make the market, the actual, and I'm not putting any of you guys down. I'm in the same boat as you guys when I say this. The actual market makers, the people that actually matter, the people that actually make splashes in the pool or a pond or ocean that we're swimming in. So swim with the whales, right? If you take a look at this wallet, you have to ask yourself, why the hell, like Nick said, would this person with this much in Juno delegate a crap ton into a validator? Again, if you go to, now I'm shooting myself in the foot because I'm not up to date here, guys. Let me go here and go to Verse. Universe. There. So if you guys don't know, you could, if you guys go and delegate to a specific validator, right? There's a benefit for it, like a lot of them are doing right now. This wallet that Nick is talking about put, what was it? Like, I don't have it right
5,000.
5,000, Juno?
5,000, yeah. It was on AtomScan if you want to pull it up. I don't know if it's still there though, but
let me see.
They're definitely
AtomScan, Juno, here we go. Delegations. You can see it here. Like this wallet, guys, it's phenomenal when you look at these wallets. It's mind-blowing when you look at these wallets. It's somewhere here or just over the past couple of days. There.
It was pretty
right
recent.
Here, no. Is it this bright? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it would be in the latest trend.
It's this right here, right? Like you have to go, you delegate to this validator right here from per their Twitter, and then you go back and look at, right there. There's the delegation. It's 100,000. That's what he delegated there, and he did it right when it happened. Right when it happened. Noah, later, man. I'm sorry, but I didn't even see you come in here. Later, man. I hope you have a good day. Guys, the one and only Noah. It's B, though. B. But, guys, there's the reason why we want you guys to see this is, one, we're really bullish, actually, on this project. We're super hyped up, and we're going to be doing another video on this project as well. But if you take a look at the roadmap and the tokenomics and stuff like that, and then you watch what whales are investing into, and consider maybe following what these whales are doing, you could end up in a really nice position. You want to end up looking like this, right? Their holdings. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is per day. This is how much this guy makes per day in Juno rewards. Per month in Juno rewards. I promise you right now, this guy is smarter than all of us. Obviously, right? More successful. Obviously, right? You know, obviously they take risk and stuff like that, but like we want to mimic what these people are doing. There's a thing in life too where you are who you hang around. You know, you are the byproduct of your environment and stuff like that. Be a byproduct of your environment. Pick and choose which wallets to follow. There's a reason why they're doing what they're doing. You know, you got to understand why would you, other than to be all over the place here, and they're all over the place for different reasons, admittingly they are. But if you just tie it together, you go, there's got to be a reason why that tweet went out and his delegation happened at the same time. I could go into it, but I'm not going to spend too much time. It happens pretty much like that. There's got to be a reason, right? There's got to be a reason. But yeah.
Marble replied to your tweet, by the way.
What? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I want to see. Marble. Pro. I don't know. What do y'all think of that? What do y'all think of that reply? What do you think about that reply? Is that good enough? Made of marble?
Doesn't really. Didn't address the issue, but still made a comment on it, right? So a reply is a reply. Didn't really mean anything, though.
Yeah. So I asked them why they would have pills, gold bar, and Coke money in marble. Like, sketchy AF. Like, I'm sorry, Marble Down. Look, you see where I'm at. You guys want to talk about it? I invite you. Please clear the air. Let us know why. I get what you're like. What you could have made a pony or a unicorn in marble. You could have made anything else showing us that you can make stuff in marble. But to pick cocaine, pills, and imply something regardless of your reasoning, like, why that? That's sketchy. Come talk to me. Like, I would love to talk to you. I'll even keep an open mind. I'm just going to ask the questions that we all want to know. That's sketchy AF, bro. That's sketchy AF. Yeah. Gets the people going, bro. I know a lot of other things could have got me going. Like great tokenomics, like great team interaction. Like honestly, I read your guys' white paper right here. This paper was great without that. Without that sucked. This is great. I was interested until I was like, wait, what? To me, this signals something totally different because you're trying to ship stuff physically to people's addresses, and then you give a message, whatever you're trying to accomplish, of pills, gold bar, Coke in marble. Y'all trying to jug around. And if you are, I'm just a simple YouTuber. Don't come at me. Like some big syndicate people come at me. Stuff. I'm just asking the questions. Don't come at me. I'm not trying to ruin your operation or nothing like that. But, you know, hey, whatever. I'm taking the risk. Look, see, guys, I love you guys that much. The IBC gang, I'm putting myself on blast. I could be. And if it happens, I'm telling you guys right now, report this. Report this to the police. Investigate this stuff. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Danger. Stranger danger. Anyway. I think we covered a lot of stuff. Let's quickly go on in and just cover some of the things that are actually happening in the charts real quick, guys. Unless there is anything else that you guys... Oh, you know what? Let's talk about real quick. So many things happened over the past couple of days, guys, with Evmos. Again, that's happening tomorrow. So big things. You know, we're going live tomorrow and talking about the Evmos project the rec drop and stuff like that. But let's talk about real quick Passage. Let's go to the Passage. Let's go here. That was nice.
We're up big on the NFTs, man.
Yeah, dude, guys. Let me show you guys. Where's Passage? Let me show you guys right here. So yesterday I was talking to you guys about the Passage marketplace going live. Boom here. This is actually Passage. Like, I don't want to go too far off topic because I'm easily distracted and stuff like that. But this is their website. Let me give you guys this website real quick. Do some homework on this, guys. This could be, you know, like a lot of things, but this really could be potentially it. This is where you guys want to focus, in my opinion, right now in the space. But let me talk to you guys real quickly about Strange Clan. Where's the marketplace? Dang it. There, boom. This is the marketplace for Passage and Strange Clan. I'm going to link this to you guys as well. Boom. Check this out. Now, this, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Strange Clan was the first NFT launched in the Cosmos ecosystem, guys. These are the Strange Clan NFTs. When they were launched, they were they had a Dutch auction, so it kind of like went in reverse. I don't know if you guys know how Dutch auctions work. Oh, look, the floor has come down, but still up. They were listed and minted at highest, I think 14, could be 15, 14 to 7 Atom at the time. Now, these NFTs are going to be able to be applied to a play to earn game in the Passage metaverse, which is going to be able to connect multiple different worlds. Again, guys, Passage is working on several other projects, but all of them linking back to these virtual worlds. If you guys do your homework about Strange Clan and stuff like that, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be able to earn using these tokens. There's benefits to holding these or using these NFTs. There's benefits to holding these NFTs, such as an airdrop token of Passage and whatnot, what they're going to be using in the game for rewards and earning and stuff like that. But 15, let's just say you minted at the high price. Right now, yesterday it was at 100. They've obviously come down. The lowest right now is 60, but that's still a pretty good come up right now. And of course, if you have the rarer ones, I have like 3 of these right now. If you have the rarer ones, obviously, I've seen some of them going for like 2,000 Atom, guys. They've come down. Yeah, they've come down quite a bit. As you can see, a lot of them being listed for 100. But I've seen some of them, if they keep scrolling here. I know you guys getting sick yet. I kind of am. Oh gosh, yeah, they're all over the place now. Yeah, as you can see, the mid-tier ones are like 285, 250, and then you get into the super rares. The super rares, guys, look at this. 1,000 Atom. That's a huge come up. So I just kind of want to let you guys know. I'm sorry for scrolling. That kind of got me sick looking at it, but that's a huge come up. I just kind of want to share that with you guys. Let's go on over real quickly because we're already running out of time. What's happening with some of these assets in the OSMOSIS platform? Cosmos still holding strong on. Let me refresh this before I keep going on. Still holding strong at 31.15. Again, I already gave you guys my thoughts about the token for Atom. I already gave you guys my thoughts about Juno. Right now, Stars doing pretty well. Up now to 56 cents, guys. Again, coming down just a little bit over the past few hours, but with every pump, there are dumps. So this should be expected, guys. I do think it's only a matter of time, especially like I was saying in yesterday's stream. If they can launch, if they can capture just a little bit of attention and bring it on over to their platform, I think they'll do absolutely well. And conservatively, I think they can easily get up to their previous all-time highs, which is right around 80 cents to $1 really, really quickly, guys. So don't sleep on Stars. Again, you guys actually get a really good staking rate when it comes to Stars as well. Let me pull it back here and see what that is. What is that right now? Actually,
hey, once you finish with Stars, can we go over one? Because I believe they launched their SDK with Cosmos today.
Harmony
their
One?
bridge. Yeah.
Ooh, one right here. Up right now, 3.02%. Doing really, really well, guys. From the bottom here on Harmony One's chart, you can see to where we are right now, up 47.34% over the past. What was this actually? That isn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. That's amazing. That is amazing. Right now, it's fighting its current resistance It's this white line is its current resistance level that it needs to get above. It still needs to obviously come all the way back up to these SMAs, the 200 and the 50 SMA. And also I would like to see it possibly, hopefully, kind of bounce off this fib line, bounce off here and kind of use that as a springboard to start climbing back up to this next fib line, which obviously would be the 0.5 and the first bounce on the 0.382. But I expect, and I'm actually kind of bullish on Harmony and what they're trying to accomplish, guys. I expect this reversal, especially with their bridge and all that stuff being implemented today, to really start turning things around for the Harmony chart. Although I will say, if you take all of this away and you just look at this, we've basically just been going sideways, which if you're a long-term investor, like honestly, this is ideal. Like, this is ideal. Kind of like with Atom, like just going sideways and Juno and OSMOSIS and all that stuff. If you're staking long-term and, and you got like, we've just basically going sideways. Like this looks better with Atom, obviously, because we're just going sideways up and to the right ever so slowly. But, that's what you want as a long-term investor that's partaking in staking and compounding and stuff like that. Like you want the sideways action, even in your LP pools, you want the sideways action, right? You want that to happen in your LP pools. So just kind of want to throw that out there. Harmony 1 looks good though. Harmony 1 looks absolutely good. We're going to have to watch that and see how that develops. I'm super, super hopeful and bullish on what they're trying to accomplish. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. A good call, Nick. Good call. All right, GG's. But yeah, just to kind of wrap this up, guys, I don't want to go on a 2-hour stream like we did yesterday. It was a long, long stream. Secret also, go to the token here. Secret, go to the token. What is going on? There you go. Secret right now, just doing its thing, going sideways as well on the chart. Still up from over the past couple, like a week ago, whatnot. But doing its thing, guys. I'm bullish on Secret. Again, I would just wish that all the ties along with the Secret, like Shade and Silk and all that stuff, would just fix it. I haven't even tried to get my airdrop. I probably won't yet until they actually say that hey, everything's ironed out. But like, just fix that and we'll be on our way. Ion right now still holding strong, guys, compared to some of the other store of values out there. 75.92 right now. Don't sleep on Ion and what Sunny them are working on with the Dow. Super bullish on them. Persistence, guys. I actually like the Persistence team. I actually like Comdex Persistence and everything that they're trying to combine. I like synthetic acids with Comdex, guys. I know Comdex is trying to revamp their ambassador program or their cadet program, as they say. I know they're reaching out to a lot of people. So if you guys would like to help them in their marketing, they've reached out to me personally and Nick. But being that, like I've told you guys many, many times, I want to be as transparent and as genuine and for the people as possible. I cannot take a position into any project's marketing program, and I will not take a position in any project's marketing program because that influences my opinion, and I don't want that to happen. I want my opinion to be as unbiased and as genuine as possible, especially since I'm giving it to you guys out there. So I do like what they're trying to do with their marketing. I think that's what they need to do. I think they need to reach more people and get more influence out there, or get more influencers to get out there with what they're trying to do with synthetic assets. But again, even though some other marketer or some other influencers might choose to do so, I don't need to. So, and I'm not going to, because I want to be real. Right, Nick? We're going to stay real up in here.
Real. 100%.
Real.
I just wanted to mention something. Secret did make an announcement on Twitter that they have upgraded to 1.2 version of their validator nodes and stuff like that. So everything should be running more smooth.
Wow, I cannot wait to try it, Secret, because I am bullish on you guys. I think privacy is going to be, this is the way. By the way, I just finished Boba Fett and all that stuff. This is the way, though. I think this is going to be the way, guys. Real quick, I wanted to talk to you guys. I shared with you guys this earlier, and I put a tweet out there. Tell me if this is one of you guys, right? You crazy, crazy people. Who did this? Who did this on Akash? Who did this? Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Like, seriously, I don't need to do this. I don't know. Yeah. But who did this on the 1 hour? Who the heck bought this on Akash? Look, I know right now there's a surge happening on Kava. If you guys don't know, if you go to Kava Led, I'm not saying to do this or whatever. But if you go here, right? You go to their lend program. Like right now, there was a surge. It's onto Akash right now. You can get up to, if you just supply, 158% on your rewards. Again, that's going to be Kava and Hard, which is their variation of a stablecoin on their platform. But if you supply it, you can get 158%. It was one of you crazy people chasing that. Who bought that much? Who bought that much on Akash, by the way? Someone is super bullish. And who did this right here? Who did this little bead right here, dude? Come on now. That's guys, don't sleep on those pennies. Guys, that was more like, honestly, if you just bought the bottom of that, what is that? Boom. To the top of this, right? Yeah. That's 62% gains. If you guys, again, had those crazy limit orders in an hour. In an hour. You didn't even have to be leveraged for that one. You could have spot traded that one and just made bank. But is it one of you crazy IBC gang members? Because look, I don't want to call myself the leader of the IBC gang along with Nick and stuff like that. But, we're more of the dominant gang members. We're the OGs. We've been here. No, I'm just joking. But if it is one of you, like pledges before you get your badge on your vest and stuff like that, hey, come get your badge because you guys are DJs and I salute you. Whoever did that, come get your promotion. You crazy DJ. That's awesome though. I saw that and I was like, oh man, some of y'all going hard. You getting promoted to a full-fledged member. Full-fledged member. Also, guys, if you guys don't mind, actually, since we're talking about merch and vests and stuff like that, this is our way of doing things, right? Like I just said, I'm not able and I won't ever take anything from anybody, Nick and or myself, from any other project out there. We want to be for the people always, and everything that we do has to have a hook back to giving back to the people. If you guys don't know, like I said, we're doing giveaways all over the place on social media, on our live streams. Again, when we do our 1,000 subscriber goal, when we reached out here on YouTube, we're giving away massive amounts of crypto as well. So we do have one way that we do fund the channel, and that is through merch. If you guys, I'm not wearing it right now. We just launched our first drop. Again, this is pretty basic stuff, but we actually have an artist working on things so we can give you guys all IBC related protocol merch, a dedicated push for the Cosmos ecosystem. Because let's be real. The one thing that we lack here is flair, pizzazz, hype. Cosmos and the Cosmos ecosystem, I love you guys, but we do a really poor job promoting what we have here. The best ecosystem by far in the space. We need to have a unified push to promote unbiasedly and as genuinely as we possibly can all of these crazy protocols and projects that are here. And we got to give people cool looking merch, not some crappy looking doo-doo merch. We got to give legit good looking stuff that people would want to wear that, could be a roundabout. It doesn't have to say like crypto because, you wear crypto, you're going to be like, oh, you're one of those people when you're walking out about. But cool merch. That's what I'm saying. Like cool merch, right? Right now, guys, this is our first one that we got. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me get the mic out of the way. Let me pull it back. Oh, no. You guys might see stuff. This is our first drop. This is a sweater. Obviously, it's pretty simple, right? But we want to keep it simple. The reason why I bring this up, not only does it help, the proceeds would go back to growing the stream and helping us be able to give you guys our thoughts, our opinions, and what we do with our portfolios and our investments, guys, to hopefully better your guys' life financially or in any which way possible. But here's the kicker. Half of the profits any single time we sell anything is going to be going into a transparent wallet that we're going to be sharing with you guys at all times that will be used to give back to the community. You'll be able to see at all times what happens with those funds. We're going to put it up there on our Discord. We'll put it up on our website. We'll put it up there each and every live stream in the details and stuff like that. But so you'll be able to buy your favorite protocol merch, wear it around with pride, support the ecosystems. And then also it's going to help us build a promotion company for all of these IBC related protocols and the Cosmos ecosystem. And then also be able for us to give back to you guys in turn as well. So everything that we do is for you guys 100%. Again, I don't even need to do this stuff. This is actually just an added stress for me and Nick. I'm a business owner. I have multiple different like medical businesses, fitness businesses, multiple different real estate revenues and stuff like that. I don't need to do any of this stuff. I just love doing this stuff. I think, and I wholeheartedly believe in the Cosmos ecosystem. I believe in interoperability. I believe that this is the innovation of the future. I believe we're in the right spot. And, you know, I might be echo chambering sometimes to myself and everybody that's here. You know, I think we're in a position right now to be able to really change a lot of people's lives. So anything that we do is what I'm trying to say is going to be able to go back to you guys. We would love your guys' support. Again, it's not needed. It's not expected. You guys don't have to. You guys absolutely don't have to buy any of this stuff. You guys don't have to do any of that stuff. But that is one of the ways that we are able to sustain ourselves. If you guys would, if you haven't already, if you could put the link out there for them to check out. It's right now just simple stuff, but we do have some really exciting things happening with our merch, with our drops. And also, it's not fully done, and I've been hinting to this. I promise you guys, I was trying to do this before my birthday, which is in just a couple of days. I was actually trying to do this before March, but we're trying to iron out some details to where we could do something really, really special. Again, 100% verifiably and always transparently for you guys. So I'm trying to work it out to where it's 100%. Never sketchy. Like I'm being honest, Dow. I'm going to be honest, Marble Dow, kind of like Marble Dow's whole thing. Like I don't ever want it to be sketchy. I want it to be able to, there's a saying in this game, right? Don't trust, verify. I want you guys to feel 100% able to verify at any given moment and comfortable with what we're saying and doing. But I'll be able to drop those deets to you guys here, hopefully in the next couple of days. I'm hoping before my birthday. I'm an old man. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be 41. I'm so old. Look at these gray hairs. But anyway, guys, that's what we got for today's stream. I'm sorry it wasn't like flashy and all this other stuff. I'm sorry it's not a long delayed stream. I just kind of want to touch base with you guys and let you guys know if you guys are in profits, make sure you guys remain in profits. Always never overextend. Be patient. Patience is a virtue in this game. Remember, as we're pumping, guys, let's take a look real quick. Again, one last time. Did I delete it? No, I did not. I'm just not on a high time frame. Remember, there's always the possibility of us coming back down. Realistically, I have to adjust this now, but we could come down to $20, $21, which would line up on this trend line right here for Atom. And I already shared with you guys what's going on with Bitcoin and the likes, guys. We could literally hit these zones. So be patient. Never overextend. Stay in profits. Don't listen to the FUD. Do your own homework. If you guys would like to be a part of a Discord group that have like-minded individuals all working towards positivity, like keeping that in mind with a positive mindset, working towards the same goal of freeing ourselves from the slave masters at hand, which is our governments and the banks and stuff like that. Come check out our Discord, guys. Join us in our live streams. Follow us on Twitter. Yada, yada, yada. I feel like I've been rambling. Nick, tell me I'm rambling sometimes. I'm rambling. You guys be safe.
Brother, they love it. They love it.
You guys be safe. You guys, please tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your brother, tell your sister. Subscribe. Make multiple. I don't care. Game the system. I don't care if you guys go out and make like 5 different other YouTube channels because you guys love us so much and you guys want to show support. And you guys come subscribe. Share it with your friends. Be blessed. Peace. Get out of here, crazy animals. It's Tuesday. You guys got to go enjoy the day.